Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request for you today from a Diamond 4 jungler over on the North American server. He wanted me to review this game specifically because he felt like he didn't have any winning lanes and was stuck counter ganking instead of making plays for his team. Lee Sin kept killing my mid and I tried to counter gank, but I'm not sure if that's the right play to ditch that lane or try to help. So he's talking about the mid lane there. My top also lost pretty early on, so I spent most of my time bot trading kills. Didn't seem useful because they would still end up getting dragons and Lucian ultimately getting very far ahead. Don't really know what I could have done different besides ditching LeBlanc and solely helping bot. Great, so we'll get into that in this review. Specific moments, not really besides my first clear. I initially wanted to go red, blue, Gromp, gank. However, through habit of last season, I went to Krugs and kind of messed up my path. What is the best path to take for J4 in preseason? So just off the bat, like red, that is the best path that you can go, but we'll sort of assess like if that was sort of like still a gankable top lane or mid lane. So let's jump into this here. As usual, I've taken a bunch of notes, already looked over this game, so that will be over on my blog at nathanmott.gg. Okay, so first thing always is runes. So you do go Electrocute here with Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection, Relentless Hunter, and then Triumph and Coup de Grace. So you have two options with Jarvan, the Electrocute build, which you've gone here, or Conqueror. You really only go Electrocute if you're versing a bunch of really squishy, like ranged champions. So analysis of this comp already, you're versing three very heavy melee champions. This is absolutely a Conqueror game. I will put two different Conqueror rune pages over on my blog that you can take, but definitely would not be going to electrocute this game. Yes, they're like somewhat like squishy champions, but like I mean, Aatrox is you need to be like hitting this guy constantly to kill and Aatrox. Lee's just gonna have insane, much more skirmishing power with you with Conqueror. I mean, obviously you have strong burst, but it's just not going to be enough to like take over this game. All right, so that's runes for you. Do you have a Blitzcrank, but team's not deciding to invade? So it looks like no invade here coming from both sides. Let's jump into your password. You did say that you did this red to Krugs from habit, so yeah, I mean, Krugs is a lot less experienced, and the whole point of this path last season was to get level 3 by doing red Krugs blue, and then you'll do a top gank, but it's actually better now because you can do red blue Gromp, which is way more efficient timing because now you don't have to walk all the way like back here and then to your blue buff. So that's what you want to do, and then you'd look into a top gank or a mid gank. The way I view this lane here is you really only have early to gank this lane. Other than that, you might have to just leave this lane because Aatrox is an ultimate 1v2 champion, and Mordekaiser doesn't really have like tools to really deal with him. So would only be looking to gank this lane early, and then you need to leave this. Mid's definitely very gankable. Yas is going to be very vulnerable, and LeBlanc has good CC to chain him, and you guys can combo him. And your bot lane matchup here, this is pretty, you have a lot of CC tools here, so this is really good lane for you to gank. So bot mid is what I'll be looking at, but we'll look at your early path still here. So you do have to use a potion there. Alright, so this is great. LeBlanc has already gotten a kill onto Yas. So her lane's pushing here. She should like push this and then like maybe base spend her gold. And you should be looking at mid for when Yas comes back. Alright, so let's say if you did do this path, let's say hypothetically you did do the blue Gromp, like top is not really gankable at all. So the way I'd be viewing top right now is I want to just protect it. I don't want to gank. So before Scuttle spawns, I would walk into here, drop my yellow trinket ward, then do Rift Scuttler, and then potentially do Wolves. And again, let's go bot here. Look at this wave. I would be instantly looking at bot. They do have the CC tools to go on this. So hopefully LeBlanc is looking to base now. Again, I would have dropped a yellow trinket there to just let Mordekaiser just farm, hopefully. I mean, he's still doing alright right now. Like, I'd say, like, he's winning this lane. I mean, he is 12 CS, but to 14, but there's not much you can do there. So, looking to base off these wolves. This is good. We can go straight bot side. Your golems are about to spawn. Alright, so 2 pink wards on base and Skirmisher Saber. Awesome. You do have 2 options to go for Skirmisher Saber or blue, the blue jungle item. The way I decide there is if I'm versing a lot of melee champions, like tankier champions, which is in this game, I go red trinket. But if I'm going sort of the electrocute build against squishy champions, I go the blue smite just for that extra burst damage. So your bot lane's very low right now. There is potential threat. You don't know where Lee Sin is, I don't think, at the moment. Since you got the top scuttle, I'd be thinking he's probably bot side. So this is a little risky. Okay, but you do that flush combo. Really good gank from you. Really, really good stuff. Alright, great. Definitely in a very good position here. Mid lane is potentially gankable here, but I would just be doing my camps. Okay, Lee Sin shows up here. And you tried to help, but it's too late. So that's a bit unfortunate, but nothing really you could do about that. Just do your go on camp. Alright, I really like this pathing by you here. This is good instead of just walking up here. Lee Sin and Yas could be potentially camping you or something like that. I like that. Always better to be safe than sorry. Alright, so this is where it's starting to get tricky for Maud, and as soon as like Maud's dying here, I'm literally just not going this lane. Aatrox is level 6. Let's continue to go bot, let's punish their summoner spells. And, like again, mid's still a potential, Yas is going to be vulnerable. This guy's just going into a whole entire wave. Oh, someone's calling me. Don't want that call. Review is more important. Alright, so we're walking onto mid here looking for a gank. Okay, and you're seeing here. So sort of right idea. But the thing is now you've showed. Okay, so they've actually just gone and drag. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. So yeah, that's actually pretty good by Lee Sin. Pretty good stuff. But the response for you is to take his Raptor camp. Okay, I would take his golems as well here. Base, go red, bot gank. Yeah, that's definitely the ideal path here. Okay, this is big problem. Big problem here. So you don't have any... So you also have to think when you gank, it's like, do I have enough damage to even kill this guy? So you have no AD items right now. This Aatrox is level 6, you're level 5, you don't have ults. Just never going to kill this guy in a million years. Even if you guys land like all your abilities. Like this guy still has flash up. He has his E. He has insane life still. He has like... He's pretty tanky with a Kindle gem. This is really bad. Like showing top here, and you actually do show top, you're going to lose your bot side. And the biggest thing is here, remember, you want to be ditching top at this stage. Mordekaiser's died. Like, you don't have enough damage to kill Aatrox. It's too tanky. I know that drag's gone, but you need to be impacting this bot lane with your utilizing your CC. Or again, mid lane, but mid lane's like sort of, I think, mid lane's still fine. LeBlanc's got a Seeker's Arm Guard. Definitely still can be impacting mid, but this is really inefficient now. It's never worth to be doing your Krugs here when your red and golems are up bot side. So this is a really core pathing area for you this game. You seeing that? Bot's like dying. Like imagine if you were here to help this. You could have been here to help us if you based after killing like the golems up there. Instead of wasting all that time ganking top doing your doing the what's it called? The toad camp. I forgot what it's called. Gromp. Alright, so yeah, so this is really inefficient. And then you're sort of stuck top side. Lee Sin's just doing whatever he wants. He could be taking your jungle right now. Alright, so you guys are looking for a counter gank here, using LeBlanc as bait. Nice work, really good gank. Blitz is coming up to get the ass. Awesome. So you're 2-0-1 right now. You have your warrior. Alright, so this is where I would be looking to reposition my pink ward. So the reason I always buy 2 pink wards is because I'm constantly repositioning based on the sides that I want to focus on the map, or where I am, or where the objectives are. So plant your pink ward in this dot brush because you want to be impacting bot lane. Okay, you actually do reposition your pink ward. Awesome stuff. I didn't think you actually did, but you did do that. Really good stuff there. Alright, so yeah, Aatrox is killing Mort again. Now you're doing your bot camps. Really need to be getting your red. Okay, this is what I call over-ganking. Like, yes, you want to be impacting bot, but you do need to prioritize killing your jungle camps. Like, red is a really important buff to get off the map, just so you have another red buff later down the track. I mean, again, like, the whole... I mean, I would be looking to just clear up my jungle camps, base, and then impact bot. You really need to be, like, slightly more efficient here. Like, it's not like you have to make these crazy plays right now. Like, yes, top lane's like a lost cause right now, but, like, at the end of the day, like, you're still, like, doing alright. Like, mid's not entirely lost cause. He's going to get Seeker's Arm Guard and, like, I think an early Zonya's, so that's good. But, yeah, you don't need to make this play. Just get your camps. This is really forced. Really, really forced stuff. Then you burnt Flash. But you get the kill, but again, I don't think this is worth it at all. Oh wow, and Jin just dies there. Okay. Definitely not good. Not worth it at all. Alright, so now you're stuck on the map, and again, showing, like, bot there. Now Lee Sin can do this stuff. Like, because he's not afraid of getting counter ganked. Right, so also, okay, so the path that you wanted to do there based on what happened is you want to base, I always say this, if you can get your warrior, like, as soon as possible, like, you have 1200 gold right now, there's no need for you to be doing your camps. Base here, should have based before, gone to top side, cleared all the way down, re-gank bot. Dragon's coming up soon, this could be a potential opportunity for you to kill bot, once you, like, came all the way back, and got even a dragon, and it's an infernal drag as well. So it seems like you're sort of just like autopiling here, like you're sort of just like, oh, my jungle's up, gonna go clear it. You're not thinking about what lane you want to impact. Like, the sort of what you're showing me here is like you want to be topside, because you're gonna have to base and go topside because all your camps are going bot now, right? So that's sort of really inefficiency. So okay, so now you actually just decide to ditch top, which is okay since Dragon's spawning. And Mordekaiser stole your Gromp. Okay, Blitz comes here. This is good. Alright, so now Dragon's obviously an opportunity. The thing is here is bot is likely going to be pushing in. They have river control. Blitzcrank's low health, but Senna's also low. Okay, Jin's low here. Now Dragon, you can't do, Jin just died. Can't do Dragon. So this is a bit unfortunate. You're just probably going to have to give this. Okay, remember Lucian had to base earlier before, so he's going to be back like anytime soon. So this needs to be a real get in, get out gank. And you know Lee Sin's bot side. Okay, yeah, it looks like you're going to die here. Alright, so they got the shutdown on you. Now Dragon's free. Alright, so they get Dragon. Top is actually not doing too bad. Like, this is still okay. Like, definitely still... I mean, again, don't gank this lane. Just keep trying to gank bot. Or, like, even mid. I mean, mid's looking pretty rough right now. He's 30 CS down. But, like, Mordekaiser's 100 CS right now. He's like, he's winning CS. So this is good for him. Alright, really good counter gank again. Alright, so now what I'll be thinking is clear my top side. Let's walk down here and try and gank bot again. And the thing is, you could say like bot's like losing pretty hard here, but I mean like top is continuing to die. LeBlanc's continuing to die. Like really, this is the only lane you can impact. Like honestly, like even though they're like ahead, try and get this shutdown. Like because I say this because you can really actually utilize these champion CC abilities. Like Jhin ult, like with like Blitzcrank and stuff. Like it's still very threatening, even though they're like pretty far behind. All right, so I don't like this at all. Really inefficient. Should have cleared top side first and then you go bot. You're gonna start to really fall behind in experience and gold here. I mean, you could be so much further ahead right now. More just kills Aatrox. I think he tried to go for a dive or something there. Alright, so you're hanging around bot here. They do know you're here, so there's nothing really, unless Blitzcrank hits a hook, you can do here. Again, just try and be clearing your camps. The play's over here. Let's try and be efficient with our time. Jhin had to base. Yeah, just give up this tower. Okay, this is really like your mindset right here. So like, Yas obviously knows you're here. This is just over ganking. It really is. You need to be clearing your jungle. Like, just let LeBlanc... I know you're looking for like a counter gank potentially there, but you need to clear your jungle. It is priority. Alright, so... Yas tries to take your chickens and stuff, so plays it pretty aggressive. You get the kill. Chase in here, I guess, maybe. I mean, you did have ult. Alright, so now Aatrox, they're going to be able to take your entire topside. You're actually just going to lose your entire topside jungle here. I mean, this is definitely a really rough game. Like, I would say that like your mid and top are like losing pretty hard in terms of like kills and stuff, and bot's not winning. Yeah, we'll see. I'll talk about like my analysis later. So we go top side here. Alright, so Rift is maybe an option. Actually, no, you have used Ultimate, but you're low on mana. Mid's going to die again, maybe. Here's the base. Oh shit, okay, Lee Sin just kills you here. Alright, yeah, Rift definitely no can do here. I'd say that Rift you couldn't do anyway because you just use like all your abilities and they're like strongest members of Lucian. He has to still on the map, so I would have just based, go and clear this here. That's sort of the best you can do of that situation. Dragon's coming up soon. Yeah, solution, yes, is literally just out of control. Alright, so we're going to red here. You're going to get this before Aatrox gets here. Probably not. No, you could have maybe got this. Smite. Okay, Mr. Smite there. Alright, yeah, this is looking really doomed. Bot's pushed in. Aatrox is still messing with you. Dragon's coming up. You're going to have to give this. Okay, so this is now 4v4. Mordekaiser's is not around. Lucian is low health. Okay, so this is maybe something you can do. Alright, no. So LeBlanc, this is just map awareness. Your team has not decided to help. LeBlanc, you really need to wait for your team here. You can't be going in like this with no vision. Alright, so now they get Dragon here. So this is pretty much like game over, I think. I mean, it looks like you guys basically just like surrender soon anyway. Not like kill a bunch of people. Everyone's just dying on your team. You guys are 6k gold down. They're going to get Rift Herald as well. Actually, no, you stole Rift there, but you guys were going to die here. Alright, so yeah, pretty much game over here. Looks like you guys surrendered anyway. Definitely a really rough game. You definitely had a lot of like losing lanes. Like I think all of your lanes basically lost. But definitely some key path in. I mean, this is a game where you would to even potentially win this game, you would have had to have played like flawlessly. Like all those pathing things that I told you, you would have had to do those and everything be executed perfectly. And League of Legends, as you know, is a very volatile game. A lot can happen. So, say this is a very rough game. Definitely some things you could improve on in terms of decision making here. Go over my notes on my blog that I attach with this review. And yeah, hopefully that this was helpful. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.